And I'm at Monsters Cafe, and I'm with a special guest right now, Mike Aiello.
Hi.
I wanted to know, where did you get your start in horror films?
Oh, well, actually, my dad got me into horror
cool.
movies. Yeah, he's a huge classic monster fan. He built like the Aurora models as a kid, and I had those in my room when I was growing up. And I just fell in love with like Frankenstein. Like, it's apropos.
Oh yeah,
Frankenstein's actually my favorite classic monster. So, well, Frankenstein monster. Let me get that right. Is my favorite horror character of all time. So it was kind of ingrained in me for a long time.
That's awesome.
And I just love it. You know, like everybody else loves horror. There's something about it that you're drawn to.
Oh, I love it. It's just like I love Oculus. It was so different to the horror genre when it came out. Plus, it was very unique at the time that it came out too. What is your favorite house this year?
Well, I like them all for different reasons, but if I have to pick one, I would say I really like American Horror Story this year. I think the fact that we've been trying to do that maze for a long time, and that I think as far as a singular maze, it has a lot going on inside. Different environments, a lot of different characters, and then working with Fox was just a really great opportunity. And Ryan Murphy was just awesome, very collaborative and supportive, of us wanting to, adapt his show. So I would say that one for me, just from how long we've been trying to get that brand and having it pay off and it being a success, I'm really pleased with that one. But Halloween 2, I love. Texas,
oh my gosh! Me and my friend went into Halloween. It was like 10-minute wait, which I love tonight. It's the last night, and everything's like not even 20 minutes, which I love.
I know. This is like the weather's great tonight.
Yes, and we went in Halloween, and we kind of left, the pile that was people because they went on real fast, and it was me and my friend. He was behind me, and just pile on of jump scares. It was just probably I want to say 7 to 10 jump scares right in a row, and it was awesome.
Well, I know all the cast are fired up because it's the last night.
Yeah.
So no, that's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
We got good people working the event. So.
Another one is really hard to do is Exorcist because it just takes place in one exact room, and that's hard to mimic in a house. How did you guys come up with different environments and?
Well, it really was early in the process. We're all fans of that movie.
Yes, it's the scariest actually movie that I've seen.
It's a product of its time too.
Yes.
I would consider that a slow burn these days. As far as
the same Psycho even.
But the deconstructing that maze, or the movie rather, just kind of picking up on a lot of textures and moments that we knew we had to have in the maze.
Yes.
We polled a lot of people that are fans of the film, and some that aren't, like what they remember, even if they've never seen it. When you say Exorcist, what do you think of?
Yes.
Everyone says head turn, so we know we got to put that in the maze. A lot of that maze. I think the big star of that maze, not only is it the characters, but the audio. I think is huge in that maze, and the scoring, the types of textures in the soundscape of that film, and to be able to take those textures and kind of reconfigure them.
Yes, it was very intense too. Yeah. So when me and my friend went in, it was very intense. There were some creepy moments where it just felt very odd and a very weird presence, So it definitely accomplished that.
I think I'm really proud of the team. I think we pulled it off. When we said at the beginning of our creative saying we want to try and do this maze, I think we did a pretty good job, and I think a lot of people enjoyed it. So.
Do you have this is the last question. Do you have a favorite house in the past that you have worked on?
Yeah, I think my favorite house from the past would probably be Nightingales. Nightingales and Forsaken, I think, are probably my favorites. He's got it first. That's my dad. My dad's telling me we gotta go.